years ago, a nice guy was born. Actually, some years and 24 hours ago. Everybody wants over here celebrate a birthday party. But right here in my SuperShow, I celebrate a 24-hour before birthday party for my guest. And this party will be a Mythic Legions Party. And my guest is a guy with many names: William Smithsonian, Steve Rogers, or Chris Gawrych. Welcome, Chris, and happy birthday 24-hour before.
I live for the song. I live for it. It is my favorite. I love it. Thank you, Maestro. Thank you.
You're welcome and welcome back. The first question, what is your schedule for tomorrow for your birthday?
Oh, man. So let's see. Tomorrow I will wake up and not with a hangover, so that's good because I'm not drinking. My older daughter, is going to make breakfast for me. She's 9 and she makes some pretty good scrambled eggs, and she's going to make some coffee for me. And I showed her exactly how to make it. I said, you got to do this. Has to be decaf. Okay. Has to be decaf. And then we're going to make a cake. We're going to make it from scratch. So we're going to make a cake and make the icing from scratch. And then we're going to go for a horseback trail ride, even though it's going to be 45 degrees, which is pretty cold still. But she wanted to do it because she loves riding horses, and she does horseback riding lessons. So we'll go for a little trail ride. Then we'll have birthday cake, and I don't know. There'll be some homemade birthday cards. I love it. I love my kids. They're the best. They're better than everyone else's kids. Everyone else's kids suck. My kids are the best.
Yes, and maybe for them you are the best father in the world.
Well, I'm the only father they have, so I better be the best.
So it's time for you to get real life values for your daughter.
Yes, very much so.
I remember that I riding on a horse only once when I was 13, some stuff like that. In the beginning, I was a little bit afraid of that because I was afraid to fall down from the horse.
That's a very long fall.
Yeah, exactly. But when I go up on the horse and I try to be in confidence with the animal, with the horse, I feel something special because in the nature you got something special, and it's a special discovered that you are. There is some animals they work for you. No, this concept is interesting. The feelings.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So it was pretty magic about that. Now I remember I have a good memories about this experience. I never do that before, maybe because it was scary so much when the actor Christopher Reeve, the Superman, had a bad experience for that, and this impressed me a little bit. But still, good memories for that. So riding horse is super cool.
Yeah. I think my first time riding a horse, and not trying to show off, I was in Hawaii. So we went for a horseback ride. I think we were on the Big Island. So we went for a nice leisurely stroll horseback, and it was beautiful. Obviously, it's beautiful scenery. And I've ridden a few times before, and I like the nice, calm horses that don't do anything. They just kind of do. Like, that's perfect. My daughter, on the other hand, she's like, oh yeah, today we learned how to canter and how to do this and do. And I'm just like, sure, just be careful, please.
Yes, absolutely. And what is your because everybody has a big wish for the future. I think that the bird is a different day, not just because it's your birthday in general, because there are people that love his birthday, people that hate his birthday because the birthday like a recap of your year. No, you have you need to do a balance of your life. You're happy or not. So it's not an easy day sometimes. The birthday,
No.
but also the day that when you start to have some wish for your future, something that you want so much. What is
Mhm.
your big desire that you can have in your side, in yourself for your birthday, for your future?
I mean, I mean, I got it already. I'm working here. Like this is my job, and this is like I'm excited. I mean, the only thing, the only thing, like my big wishful plans and aspirations is for my own, line for the Bible figures to be successful. And if it is, I'll still be working here because I don't want to leave here ever. They can't even make me go home on to take days off. Like I'm actually taking a day off tomorrow. Surprise, like they must be losing their mind that I'm taking a day off.
I'll start this idea to do a Bible figures. Tell me something about that.
I don't know, man. It just started when I was like at NECA. Must have been like 2007, maybe 2008, somewhere around there. And I was just like, oh, how come there's nothing kind of cool for that? Like they had like one or two kind of lines that were really, really cheesy. It was just very basic, basic toy. And it's the Christian, bookstores have so much merchandise, like so many different things, but there's no toys. There's no cool toys. And so I was like, I mean, I don't know if Christian or Catholic, I'm one of them, but I have my beliefs and everything. And I'm like, I want to make some really cool biblical action figures that look cool, articulated, have like the soft goods robes, like the whole nine. And I was like planning it out way back then, and I just never had time to get more into it, because I was too busy working. So when I was not working in like 2017, 2018, I found my old book that I had everything written down in, and I was just like, oh, good. Now I don't have to think about all these things again, because I was literally just about to start thinking about like from the beginning, and I said, nope, you know what? I'm this is it, like I got everything as a good starting point. And so I started developing it, and it's taken a couple of years because there's just been other things going on. And hopefully come around Easter time, maybe a little after, I don't know, we'll see. The Kickstarter should be ready, and we'll just see how it goes. I mean, not, nothing's going to happen if you don't try, so maybe I'll fail, maybe I'll succeed, whatever.
No, it's not. You sculpted everything about the figures.
Oh no, I don't have time for that anymore. I started sculpting like the main body like a couple of years ago, and then I basically scanned it and cleaned it up and had somebody else like kind of work on making the articulation better. And I have a couple other people working on like the head sculpts and stuff. So, it was tough for me to let it go. You know what I mean? Because I wanted it to be all me. I wanted my project, and I'm like, ooh, sounds like pride there. I think that's against what I'm doing, So I basically, I relinquished that. I work with a couple of guys that are really good, been really helpful. And, it would not be where it's at now if I didn't have them helping me. So I'm very appreciative. They're giving me pretty good prices too, like, because we're friends. So they're helping me out. And the best part is I got the factories. I don't have to deal with that. You know what I mean? Like all these other people that just they don't know what to do, and they just pick a factory, and then it bites them in the ass, and it's like, and then I got to come help them, which I got no problem with. I want to make sure everybody's toys gets made, but I got the connections, so it's like
Absolutely.
that's like
And
the biggest
amazing.
problem.
And also, you have also because of Mythic Legions, this factory is awesome because the
Oh yeah.
figures. today I think, because this week, as I told you before, was a busy week to me as a YouTuber. Also, I do many videos. Sometimes in one day, 19 videos. So crazy this week. Also because it was also a pay-per-view of wrestling in my other show, in my other channel. I have a new novel to work. So everybody version of myself. So I have, when it says everybody is correct, it's because I have many Alan inside. The Alan writer, the Alan YouTuber of wrestling, and this one. So I watched many preview and this stuff for many company.
Yeah.
And I feel that there's nothing like Mythic Legion, also because of the quality. Because also, for example, the spawn figure of McFarlane are beautiful idea. Todd McFarlane is a genius, but there is a big difference between the prototype and the figures, for example. Also for the McFarlane toys. In Mythic Legions is the same. It's unbelievable that the quality is still the same, no? The quality control is amazing on this stuff. And also the shade of the skin of each figures. Because sometimes you saw many other figures looks like a little bit flat, no, on the color.
Yeah.
So the results, if I try to compare something that I watch in these weeks in many different companies, because they cover everything. I cover the toy fair for everybody, everything on this channel. And I in the end of this hard, strong work, and they're not finished because it's continue tomorrow their coverage for the McFarlane. I still in this position. Mythic Legion, speaking of the quality, still the best. No questions about it.
I mean, and that is a topic that I could talk about for a long time because the short of it is, a lot of it does come down to cost. We Trevor, I'm not replying to that one. We'll talk. I'll call you on the way home, okay, Trev? And thank you very much, Damien. Our figures are, $37. They've been $35 practically since like the first series of Mythic Legions. Actually, maybe even the Gothotropolis was there. I don't remember. It was so long ago. But like we've done our best to keep that cost the same, which makes it, 7 years ago, that cost was a little high. Nowadays, that cost is kind of low compared to other companies, And, it's there's so many factors at play. Quantity, how many people work at the company, licensing, like all these things. And now shipping has been insane. That's the only reason why we had to raise our prices, was because shipping was getting crazy. I hope the shipping goes down. It's been 2 years. The shipping has luckily kind of leveled, but it's still so high. So like there's all these costs involved. And for us, we're very fortunate because it's our own license. We have a great factory and we get great prices, and quantities continue to grow. And we don't have to, like Eric does all the sculpting. So, I mean, he's the owner, so he gets paid already. So it's not like we have to pay extra to have somebody sculpt it, and our painters are in-house and our printers are in-house, so like all we do is pay materials, so we're very fortunate because it's all here. And beside the fact that it's all here and we all just have our input, and from start to finish, it's all here. We see it and we change it and we adjust it and whatever, but we're very fortunate. And so we can make sure that we have a ass ton of paint apps on our figure. A lot like wrestling figures, it's always injected in skin color. Ours are injected in white. Everything is injected in white and then it's painted. And, when you do injected color, that is an additional cost. Because when they have the color in the machine, say you're doing whatever skin color, but you need to change it to make it a darker skin color. You got to flush out all that material and make sure the whole machine is cleaned out, and then put in a new color. it takes time, it takes material and money. So sometimes that jacks up the costs, and also, as I told you before, I have to step away for just like 2 minutes to do something really quickly.
No problem.
I'm always up to something here, you know what I mean? So I will maybe I can have a music commercial break, and you can play some music while I'm going to do. All right, I'll be right back. Don't nobody go nowhere.
Don't go away, guys. Chris will return in a couple of seconds because he's very fast when he opens the door to get something. And don't forget, every week a new episode of my show. Next week will be Emil Wickman with his custom figure of Mythic Legions. And in 2 weeks, the amazing will return to do a show with me. So guys, stay tuned for more. And more is coming for my Mythic Legions project on this channel. And also, guys, tomorrow I will continue my full coverage of the McFarlane reveals. And more is coming every day. You know, this channel is very busy every day. And I have another special secret project about Mythic Legion. Secret project that will be revealed coming soon with many guests. So don't go away, stay tuned. And you can see in my background is a Mythic Legions castle, still a work in progress on my channel. Coming soon to review for that, guys, because you can see right now, this is a sneak peek of my Mythic Legions castle that I will use in my Mythic Legions stop motion episodes, Mythic Legions stop motion series. And more is coming today. But today is also 24 hours before the birthday of my guest. Yes, now looks like to see a ghost of Chris on his office, but don't worry, he will return in a couple of minutes. He will return in a couple of seconds. And he can continue for 1 hour if he wants, but he will return. He will return, my friend. He will return, my friend. And don't forget to subscribe. Listen your silence and follow your desire, collecting everything that you like so much. But special Mythic Legions, because Mythic Legions is a big push for your creativity and to enjoy a fantasy world. And now a piano solo for you guys. Don't forget in few moments. Good question, 1-6 shooter. My picks are Tord, Iron Jaw, Otho, for these two I'm sure. For other guys, maybe Brontus, the Cyclops Troll. Number 4 for my All-Star could be no problem. Blue Onion, yes, also should be cool. And also the Shadow Orc Gorthog, I believe the name. Because are figures that I haven't. Chris is back. Chris is for his birthday today. Because actually in Italy is February 27th, 3 a.m. 30. So actually you is your birthday in Italy, my friend.
It's my birthday. It's my Italian birthday.
Exactly. Do you know in which hour you was born? In the hour and the minutes also.
I believe it was at 8:17 p.m.
8:17 p.m. I know that I was born in June 12.
Mm-hmm.
So I in the astrology I'm Gemini, no?
Yeah.
The twins. And I was born in 1 p.m. 1 p.m.
Oh, well, like complete opposites here.
Exactly.
Except the Gemini is the twins and the Pisces is the two fish. So we're kind of the same.
Exactly. Also, because we need that twins characters maybe in the Mythic Legions. We didn't see so far. Yes, some brothers, but maybe twins.
Here's a twin. Here's a twin. It's Blue Hagnon. He glows
Exactly.
blue. As it says on the bag, Blue Hagnon.
Maybe it could be a good. Oh, there is another Gemini guy. Once
There we go.
Gemini is the science of the artist in general. There is the typical of artist is Gemini because it's so creative, talks so much, but they split themselves in many personalities sometimes. No.
Oh, Trevor talks a lot. Have you ever seen his show?
Yes. Amazing show. I watched that 1-6 shooter show.
Yeah.
And also, Trevor, if you want an awesome guest, the better guest that you ever your show, I'm available. No problem.
Yeah, we should totally. He should have that crossover. He's been on your show. You need to be on his show.
Yes, because you was in my show. I believe it was October, November. I don't remember because this one is the number 48 of my show.
48. What are you going to do for number 50? Come on.
And number 50 will be the amazing for the second time on my show.
Ooh, he's awesome. Everybody loves the amazing.
My friend too. He gave me also good advice to find good lights for my soft stop motion.
Good.
He's a good photographer also.
Very cool. Yeah, I mean, there's so many great people in the community. Like on the Cabal, especially. I mean, there's just so many different people, the customizers, the photographers, so even the retailers, like everybody gets in on it and everybody has fun. And we all kind of tease each other and have fun. And there's like, very little negative, posting. Walter keeps it locked down always. Walter is the man. And I feel bad for Walter, when we had the reinforcements and you got people that are bothering him to find out about their shipping. It's like, he has no idea. What are you bothering him for? To the point that he just said, all right, Cabal's closed right now. So shut up, everybody. He's great. He'll be down here next week, I think, for the show. The what's the name of the stupid thing? Zolocon next week.
Yes, I know that because I saw everybody the Mythic show that I follow also, and during the week everybody talks about Zolocon, etc.
Yeah, wait. So I don't know. I don't know if Walter's coming for Zolocon. No, he might be coming the month after. Excuse me. Hold on. Excuse me. So yeah. So this next weekend coming up, May 6th, that's going to be Zolocon, and then April 1st, April 2nd is going to be the ToyCon or something, but that's the intern also. The intern for the day is going to be on the 2nd. And is he? I don't know. You know what? Walter's everywhere. He even promised that when he's here, he's going to help me with some lawn care because that's what his daytime job is just making lawns look beautiful. I've already been asking him like, Walter, how do I do this? Walter, how do I do that? And he's like, it's no problem, man. You just got it here. Let me send you the link for this, and we'll get you. Just get it this and that, and I'll come over and help you with it. I'm like, oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
It's amazing. Walter is amazing. Absolutely. And was a part. The last time that we meet me and you in this show was also along with Walter. Do you remember the celebration for my 1 million views?
1 million.
And today actually is 1,300,000 views today. So,
hold on. Now I need to look at something. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna start comparing now. Hold on. Let me find my channel. I want to see what I got. I have no clue. I have 4,000 and 4.29 thousand subscribers. So 4,029 whatever. If I was gonna look for views, is that only when you're logged into your account, right?
No. You if you go to the information about of your channel in the home page, you can see the total views.
Oh man! What? Holy shit! How many views do you have?
I have 1,300,000 on this channel.
I have 1,340,000. Hot damn, you and me, baby.
But when did you open your channel?
2015.
Mine was open in 2017, but actually was active in 2018, late 2018, because I was busy in my other channel. I can share that in a few moments. I was busy in my other channel that is wrestling channel with Alan. I'll show you this moment. If you say, okay, I found it because I show you that I can share. My other channel is this one. There is the home page.
Let's see.
Okay, this is wrestling channel with Alan Magnetti. If I zoom a little bit, the subscriber is 50,500. And the views of this channel, Wrestling Channel with Magnetti, is a channel of basically, you can see myself in another version. It's a bandana. And the total views of this one is was born in 2016, 18,300,092,121. So
very nice. I want to see 20 million. 20 million.
But this one was born before the Mr. Allen channel, no? Yeah. The problem now is difficult working this one in the other one. For example, I'll give you a little short story. Last Saturday was a busy day in this channel because reveals from Mexico and also NECA in the same time, and I cover everything for the toy news on this channel. Meanwhile, when I upload the video of Mr. Allen, I do the live reaction on the other because it was a pay-per-view of wrestling. So you can understand, and in the same time, I split myself. I talk with wrestling and I upload the video from Mr. Allen like that to cover everything. It was a crazy, crazy day, that one.
Oh, man, yeah. I mean, I think my last real video was, it looks like 4 years ago. I would do a lot of Hot Toys videos. I was reviewing like everything, but like I couldn't do NECA videos, and I could kind of do 4 Horsemen videos, but I'm also biased because obviously I'm making the toys, so they're great, they're awesome, they're the best thing ever, holy crap, So mostly I would just do a lot of Hot Toys because Hot Toys and Sideshow, because going to China, I can get the newest figures before they came out, here through Sideshow, and then just bring them home. And I mean, I was like, I did a lot of the original trilogy stuff, and I was very honest about them. That's the whole point, is like, the channel's the straight poop, and so a lot of times you say like, give me the straight shit, so that just means like, don't lie, tell me the truth. You can't have a channel named the straight shit, of course. so straight poop was born, and I would, if it didn't look good, I would say it, you know what I mean? And I enjoyed doing it, and eventually I just didn't have the time for it because making the videos, editing the videos, the whole nine, it just takes time. I didn't have any time anymore.
It's the reason why in the other channel of Leslie I do only live stream reaction. because to do editing also in the other channel because it become too much.
Yeah, I'm sure wrestling. You get you get a ton of views. With
depends of the mom. I remember for SummerSlam, in some stream I had 500 people that watching my reaction for SummerSlam, and also for the show there was in Crown Jewel, I believe, in Saudi Arabia in October was. But depends of the moments, the hype of the situation of the WWE. Because, for example, when Brock Lesnar returns, you can have a lot of views only for a reaction. But when Brock Lesnar comes in the show every week, the people looks like Lesnar likes normal, no? And they need something to return. So it's tricky.
And that's exactly how wrestling is designed. Like, you got this conflict, and these two guys going at it, and then the guy is gone for a while, and then things are kind of blah, 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 blah. Then he comes back, he's like, oh my god,
Exactly. By the way, I think that today is not the same like the old days, because before the stream I had a dinner at 2 a.m. and 30 because I'm a Dracula, and I watch it during my because I'm a subscriber of the WWE Network. Because of that, you can find a library of the old days, the 80s, the 70s, the new generation here, the early 90s. And I watch a match, super cool, summer 1986, August 28, in a pay-per-view called Big Event. Main event, Hulk Hogan versus Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Wow. And you can feel the difference. Each characters of that era, the golden era, was amazing, because also the jobber, the mid-carder, as a character at the time. Everybody had a character. Today is not the same. To me, I watch that because I create this channel. Also, I need to talk about the modern era.
Yeah.
But to me, the problem with the era is that we have too many people looks like too much normal. The small guy, the cruiserweight, this like little butterfly that jump from the one top rope to the other one. And we have some giants. There is almost now a giant 7'3", 400 pounds, a big, huge black guy. But this guy need a push that he didn't get because they push other guys. To me, I'm not very fair. You remember Under the Giants versus Hogan WrestleMania 3? Wow.
Yeah.
Every giant got a big push. Maybe some of them, after the push, start to go down. For example, remember Earthquake? Earthquake was at a big feud with Hogan, and then later goes down a little bit, start to lose against other big guy. Right. But every giants get a big push in those days, including Giant Gonzalez, a guy that was in the WWF only in 1993. Today, they would use the giants like a side character in the background sometimes, and I don't like that personally. It's my type of wrestling. I like a larger than life character, like Piper, like Goldust, like Undertaker. But the first one, the Tombstone style. So I still enjoy because I hope to see something better today. Sometimes The Fiend was a good character, for example, Bray Wyatt. Right. But he's no longer with WWE, for example. Sometimes they lose the better characters, no?
Yeah.
They to have the hype, they need guy like Goldberg. The 50 over his gold guys, because the new one they haven't the same charisma. This is a big problem, the charisma.
Right. I just saw a picture of Goldberg. It was like I don't know. I don't want to say a meme, but it was like a picture of Goldberg now, and then I guess when did he start? Like 10, 15 years ago or something?
Almost, yeah. In WCW it was popular.
Yeah, but he looks exactly the same. I'm like, holy crap, dude.
The only difference is the beard is white now.
Yeah, like me, except I have no muscles.
You can start to... When I was a kid, my dream was to be a wrestler. So I had a gym in my house at the time. I pushed myself to become I was at the time 270 pounds close.
Shit.
Because my dream was become a wrestler. Then I started to play music. I discovered that it's not important to play music. I started to lose weight because on the stage you need to still clean, a really good looking guy, because he was a singer too. So I changed totally the plan of my life.
See, you should have done like Hulk Hogan, where you make the video and you just play the guitar and that's it. He's like, I am a real American.
Was a bass guitar player before. He had a little band before Hogan. Was a bass player.
Oh, was it really?
Yes, but no, in the video not because he's played guitar. He's not a real guitar, but was a bass player. Bass player was the bass guitar is the guitar with the big string, no? And give you the rhythm session along with the drum, no? Dun, 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 dun. Remember Under Pressure of the Queen. Dun, 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 dun.
And then Vanilla Ice. Also, let's not forget Vanilla Ice. Even though he said it was nothing alike, it was completely different from the Queen version.
Yes, the weird story, as a kid, I discovered before the Vanilla Ice, because that song was in the TMT movie, no?
Oh, was it?
Vanilla Ice were maybe not that song, but they were in that movie.
Yes.
Maybe not the same, but I remember Ice, Ice, Baby. Dun, 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 dun. A good loop or a riff, you can call that, of the best that one.
Yeah.
Because if you watch some group, also the Coldplay, for example, they are good, but they use many times the riff. They repeat. If you repeat, for example, a phrase like that, you can repeat the loop in that and start to other stuff. And the people following that remember more this one than the refrain of the song. Sometimes works. It's an idea, it's a composition idea. Sometimes I do something like that, sometimes in some songs.
I mean, and that's the tough part when you're writing a song, though, because you want to have something that's catchy no matter what, but you also want to have something that's unique and different as well, and sounds good. So that's it depends on where you want to go. Do you want to go for money, or do you want to go for talent?
Yes, the talent is something that you can stop, because, for example, now I'm still working on YouTube as a writer, but when I work on my videos and listen music, yes, a couple of days that I have a melody that pushing my. I dream in this melody. When I work in this stuff, start this melody in my mind. I have the time to follow this melody now, no. But the problem is that I have too many ideas. For example, today I was busy to this channel. I have just 1 hour to recap my novel. When I recap my novel, it's like to open a door in another dimension and start to see every stuff that they can do with this story, with these characters. Oh my God, it needs more time in this life. It needs 48 hours.
No? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's difficult. For an artist, it's difficult to schedule my life. I see some question. The last 10 minutes, you can put your question and Chris will answer, because I have some question to him. A question that I is really important to me. What is the schedule now for the Lithia and for the Lux Legion Builder?
So basically, I guess we should talk a little bit about the Mythic Legions.
Yes. Also because it's a Mythic Legions Party. I have also the official T-shirt.
And I have the Cosmic official T-shirt that you don't have.
We cover both lines together.
That's right, Mythic and Cosmic, a perfect harmony. And then along comes Figura Obscura.
Figura Obscura is something that can be everything, everywhere.
Everything. Yep, you better believe it. So I mean, schedule-wise, right now, this is the worst part of my job, and this will start answering your other question of what do I do, because I do everything. When I'm setting up the schedule with the team for the next year, like we try to plan out the whole year, and kind of get everything laid out, and as we're getting close to the end of the year, I'm like, all right, guys, we got to start talking about the next year. Let's go, come on. And so I'll lay out a lot of what I know is coming, and it's almost like a puzzle, just trying to pick a month. Where does this work? What's going on? Obviously certain things like Legions Con is going to be a big wave with the next Horsemen in it, so you put the ones that are definite, and then you kind of work back, right? However, sometimes you get these issues, which is the best word I can use, where the factory is not finishing things in the timely manner. So Alithia and Deluxe Legion Builder, obviously Alithia has a ton of new tooling. Deluxe Legion Builder has new heads, but all of that stuff went over with other things like Krampus. So Krampus, that's why Krampus was in stock sale, because this stuff went over at the beginning of last year. And so that's priority. Krampus was priority. And Alithia and Deluxe Legion Builder, you start working on that. And then the problem was, obviously, Alithia is big, and I gave them a timeline. I said, we need it by this time, and it wasn't ready by that time. There's nothing, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do except, hey, guys, I need this stuff. Come on. You've had months and months and months. What are you doing? So the reason why it got delayed is because obviously there's the Olympics. That's a big reason towards the second half of the year. China was making kind of rationing out energy to the factories to reduce pollution output, to make it look cleaner for a little while. It'd be nice if it stays that way, but it ain't gonna. So when the factory, you got 7 days, right? If the factory's only open 4 days, you've lost 2 days of production right there. If they're open 3 days, you lost 3 days of production, because usually Sunday is just an off day. And so when you have all these days that you're missing, everything gets backed up. So the tooling factory had no electricity for certain days, had not enough workers to work on the stuff, had more projects than they've ever had before, because they work for different, they do different companies. So it was just getting crazy. So it delayed everything, and now we're in the process of injection and deco samples and making changes. So hopefully, we're starting March, right? March, April. Hopefully we'll be shipping out of the factory, let's say May or so. Let's say sometime in the month of May. Could be beginning, could be the end. And then it takes about 4 to 6 weeks to get to our studio. Okay. Immediately after that, they should be shipping Deluxe Legion Builder. Then, hopefully, as you've probably seen, I put up a lot of Cosmic Legion stuff, the fine cuts. So with the fine cuts, amazingly, they're way ahead of schedule, which is better than they were on Alithia. So I'm excited, because this is what I've been pushing for schedule, is to try and get this full new wave out in like less than a year, which would be awesome. So if you have to keep in mind, Cosmic started. When did Cosmic start? What was that? July, right? So July, August, and September was all pre-order time. And then after that, September to September is like a year. So it'd be a little bit more than a year when hopefully it arrives in the studio. But for a full new wave, oh, it's exciting. So hopefully before the end of the year, Cosmic followed by Poxus shipping from China. So hopefully before Chinese New Year, which is the middle of January. So for me, that means hopefully before the end of December, Poxus will be shipping out of the factory. Fingers crossed. I know it can be done, and I'm pushing. But that'd be great, because you're going to have Alithia, Deluxe Legion Builder, Cosmic Legions, Poxus, All-Stars 5 even, it's going to be interesting to see if this works out,
Amazing. I think it's a big effort, control everything, the schedule, control, control the different elements there are in the schedule. No, it's not easy. It's an hard job, man.
Yeah, no, it's tough. And then, like when we get the stuff in, we got to review everything too. You get the fine cuts in. I'm going over that. I'm going over it with, Eric, going over it with like just different people, like it's good to have other people look at it, because sometimes they'll catch something small that you just completely missed, because like you get used to seeing it, and then you just miss it. And then when we get the deco samples in, Eric looks at it, Cameron looks at it, he's one of the painters, Sherry, one of the painters, she's been painting.
I know who is Cameron, because Cameron was in my show a few weeks ago.
That's right, Cameron Smith was. I was watching that one. But yeah, they go over it. Like, I'm like, check it out. What do you think? How's it look? And it's absolutely a team effort. Everybody goes over the stuff. Everybody's, finds things. And then I work with the factory to make sure everything is corrected. Right now, there's a couple things on Alithia, the deco, that was not like the first sample they sent was great. And then the next sample they sent was like, what happened?
Yes, I saw, because remember you showed that in your show, and you saw some difference on the color scheme, especially.
Yeah. So it's funny because there's like, whatever, I forget how many. Let's just say there's 10 figures in Alithia, and there's like, let's say 6 standard figures, or 7, right? Half of them were beautiful, and the other half were like a step back. I'm like, it's the same factory. Like, what happened here? What'd you guys do? Did you have like one person do this and the other person do that? So, and then it's just, just a matter of getting them on it and getting it done quickly so that they can start shipping,
To me, in general, it's not a problem waiting. Like I told with Brian Flynn a few weeks ago, waiting is a part of the game as a collector. You need to wait. The only problem is that, for example, for Elythia, I pre-ordered them for Space Figure, and so I will be one of the last to get the figures, and review views could be a problem. Not for the deluxe, because I pre-ordered 3 of them from Horsemen Studio, and I regret to do pre-order other 2 from them for you. So I need maybe these other 2 to pre-order in Space Figure again. The only problem is that to me. But to me, if the only good important thing is got the perfect figure, and now they will be perfect. No problem if you need to wait another month or 2 months or 3 months to have the perfection.
But on the flip side of that too, though, the longer it takes at the factory, then everything else gets delayed. So it's finding that balance of making sure everything is good and making sure everything comes out on time, or at least as close as possible. Because again, I'm planning out the whole year. If Alithia continues to take too long, then it messes up everything that's coming after that, and I don't want that to happen.
It's like a domino, no? Everything follow the first step.
So I mean, it's tough. It's very tough. When I used to go to China, it was kind of easier because I can literally be there, take the figure, I'm like, I could look at it and I say, you know what? No, this doesn't look right. I don't like that. Right. Make this, change this, do this. Here you go. And then I can come back later in the day and look at it. Oh, yeah. This is great. This is better. Okay. Yeah. Change this, change that. You know what I mean? So when the factory is like sending pictures, the pictures help. But, it's also sometimes the screen lies to you,
Exactly.
So it's tough. And then you got to wait for them to send it to you, which takes a while as well. So it's kind of just a huge pain in the butt. Sorry.
No problem.
But of course, there's no travel to China anymore. All right. Let's see. So I was going to say, I want to grab a couple of these real quick. So the last question: are you one of the original founders of the Four Horsemen Studios? I know about Cornboy and Eric and the other guy. The other guy is Jim. So I am not one of the original founders of Four Horsemen Studios. Four Horsemen Studios has been around for 20 years. They started at McFarlane, and then worked at NECA, and then did a ton of stuff at Mattel. And I've been working with them on the side since like 2008, somewhere around there. Helping them out on the side, and then on the Scarabus line is where I was doing full everything: tooling, production, development, quality control, the whole nine. And then Scarabus, and then Gothotropolis, and then Mythic Legions and Mythic Legions and Mythic Legions and Mythic Legions and more Mythic Legions and Cosmic and Figure Obscura. No, Jim doesn't like to have a ponytail. He likes to have a man bun. He likes to have.
But Jim, I know that his first name is Preziosi. Looks like Italian name because
yeah.
In Italian you can spell that or call that Preziosi. He has Italian origins. Him.
I'm gonna call him that when I see him. I'm gonna say, "Hey, Preziosi, how are you doing? Come sta?"
Grazie.
Yeah, my hair sucks. It's too thin, so I can't really do the man bun that Jim can do. He's got that curly hair. My hair sucks. Oh, look, I look like Misfits now. Oh man, or Flock of Seagulls, or some ridiculous thing. Oh man, I look awful. My hair is awful, dude.
My ears are long. You can see the long.
Yeah, I shaved mine on the sides though. See, I need a haircut. Oh, I can't wait to shave my head. My daughter won't let me do it. But yeah, I mean, I've been with them for quite a while, but I've been full time for the last 2 years. The last 2 years has been crazy, man. All the everything has continued to explode. Like the customers, the customers, the retailers, the projects, everything continues to grow, and we absolutely love our fans, man. The fans are great. It's I hear the bells.
There is a question for you by Damien.
Oh, that would be cool. I don't know who we would use, but that would be pretty cool. Whiplash is cool. I like his color. I like the green.
I think it's easy to do a crossover maybe with Magnus to Fisto. Can work.
Oh man. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see which Masters tribute figures come out this year. I don't know what they are, so can't tell you.
Yes, you don't know nothing. You're casual there, but just a casual.
Yeah, so I know nothing, man. They pay me to know nothing. How long are we gonna wait to get a dragon? Oh man, trust me, I've been wanting a dragon for a long time because I am Year of the Dragon, and obviously, like I said before, Arakagor, which is in Paxos Wave, is the smaller dragon, not the full-size dragon yet, but it was named after my daughter who's making my breakfast tomorrow. Her name is Kara, so ARAC is Kara backwards, and Gore is Gawrych, which is my name, or her name, I should say. So Arakagor is actually Kara Gawrych, and
I'm almost in Arakagor colors today.
Yes,
I need some purple shade on myself, maybe.
Need some big pauldrons too.
Exactly.
Yo, that head, I will say it time and time again. That head sculpt is so beautiful. I love it. I love it so much.
Yes, I put this guy in my project. I pre-ordered it also from Space Figure. The reason why I pre-ordered for Space Figure because I don't need to pay immediately, no?
Right.
And because I spend so much. Just recently I spent almost $900 for a custom cash box diorama build this castle that you can see a little bit the entrance. No,
I see it
because there is the entrance, there is the corridor and a throne room there. So wow. It's a big castle. It's still a work in progress. So the last time when we meet in my show, I spent a lot to get old figures for Mythic Legions.
Right.
So because of that, I pre-ordered from Space Figure. But I know that means got later the figures. But it's not a problem. But the problem is the other guys put before me the reviews, and maybe you lost views. So the only problem is that to me, because in general I like waiting. It's not a problem to me.
Right. Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. I mean, it that goes back to a very important point though, is pre-order. This is what we always say, and everybody says, because unfortunately, yes, there's always new people coming, so they're late to the game, right? But for the guys that know, pre-order. Like, you're gonna get the lowest price and the fastest shipping when you pre-order through Store Horsemen. But obviously, international costs more to ship. So sometimes it's cheaper to order from one of our authorized retailers. And that was something that I actually wanted to get up on the site. Kind of a little project of mine was getting all the authorized retailers up there, because we continue to grow with our retailers. Like, every week there's more people like, I want to be an official retailer. I want to be an official retailer. So now, if you're international, you can find somebody that's selling it and maybe get a better price. I mean, I would rather that you buy it from somebody that you're local with, because then it saves me the trouble of shipping it from here. I just ship it from China directly to them and let them deal with it.
Now, for example, for the shipment from space, I talk only for Space Figure, and because also for them, I did some review for some of the figures that they got for Adam Lafayette Motor Origins, I believe. But if you spend over, I believe, 250 euro, you got the free shipment also too. So you can save money a little bit, and also you can wait to pay only when they got your figures.
Right.
To me, to have the money to do other stuff, to live, especially, I need to balance that. But for the Deluxe Legion Builder, I pre-ordered from Horsemen Studio. I pre-ordered the Half Giant, the accessory pack, the Dwarf, and the Barbarian. But I regret to don't pre-order to miss to pre-order also the Goblin and the Skeleton, because I changed my ideas later. It was too late. So for these two, I will go to Space Figure again. But at the time, because if you purchase just few figures, like 3, like I did, you save money if you pre-order for Horsemen, also if you're international. Right. Because I calculate a little bit. I'm not good with the numbers, with the maths in general, but I discovered that. But if you purchase almost a full wave, like I did for Olitia, because for Olitia, I pre-order all guys except for Artemis, because I need only the old one. I have the old one.
Right.
Because I'm not a guy that collect everything in general. I pick the character that works for my storyline, because this cast is a part of a story.
Yeah.
So for Paxos, for example, I pick 6 guys. 6 is just a big number. So with Space Figure, and because they give me free shipment, I save mine a little bit, also because I don't need to pay immediately.
Where are they located? Are they in Germany?
In Germany, exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there anybody in Italy?
Yes, there is Chaos Tech.
Chaos Tech.
Yes, but the price is not good like Space Figure.
Okay. Just curious. I knew the answer. I just was curious.
So it's the reason why I also they haven't many figures like Space Figure. They found me also some old figures. For example, I got from them the Skeleton Deluxe Legion Builder before they comes out the reinforcement. I got from them the Goblin Legion Builder and other old figures. So.
Cool.
So it's sometimes because the problem when the boxes comes out at that time, I spent a lot of money to get the old figures. I got an amazing help by Dennis Derby, but I spent a lot. The last time I purchased 17 old figures, so you can was $2,000 almost. So at that time, it was impossible to me pay immediately a pre-order for boxes, because it was impossible.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Is like, don't go crazy. Do what you can do. There's always alternate ways, of getting it. Obviously, usually the best way is through Store Horsemen, but you know, if you can't do it, you can't do it. Life comes first, you know. Actually, I was kind of curious, Justin, where are you located? What city, state? Because if there's a local comic shop that if they sell toys, you should at least ask them. You know, that's how a lot of these new retailers have been coming to us. It's just like I have people asking about it, or maybe they knew about it, and I'm like, they're just like, we wanted to find out, you know, what does it take to be a retailer? I'm like, Ontario, Canada, there's like a bunch of Canadian retailers. Just do a search. There's like, go to Source Horse. I always want to say Store Horseman. Go to sourcehorseman.com. find the retailers. Here, you know what? Here, I'll even go there. I have it right here. Source Horseman, go under About Us, approved retailers. There you go. Canada, we got Canadian Collectors Corner, E-Collectibles, R&H Collectibles, Titan Toys, Toy Snowman. Look at that. 5 right there. Boom. You're welcome. I don't know where they're located, but they're in Canada.
Yes, because it says not in his town, but find a retailer in your town. Yeah. Maybe is a big request. It's difficult.
Well, but you know what, though? The thing is, shipping to Canada is expensive. So even though the prices are higher, it might be cheaper overall, like with the shipping, to order through a store in Canada. You know, might as well play with the numbers and see what it comes to. You know. Because
we answered that, Justin. But now we know that this match was scheduled for one fall with a 1 hour time limit, guys, because tomorrow is the birthday, the actual birthday of Chris. So we need to leave Chris to go. But yes. I try to get a promise for you. When something new will come out for Horsemen officially, I want you back. And will be, I believe, also Cameron, because I got this promise also from him to have a conversation for something new. When something new will come out.
Absolutely. You know, and I'm still working on Eric, so don't worry. Eric, he is the toughest one to get. He wants to do it. I'm telling you right now. There's no doubt he wants to do it. It's just a matter of finding the time. You know, like 9 o'clock at night's a little tough. And you know, it'd probably be, I don't want to speak for him. I was going to say probably, 30 to 60 minutes, but maybe he could do longer. You know, I don't know. It depends on his availability. But we're working on it, man. We're working on it.
To me, it's not. He can choose the time that he prefer. In general, it's better because of the connection in Italy. Better after 6 p.m. Eastern, because before the connection is so bad. Yeah. For example, remember my interview with Zach out of Diamond Select, another guest that come back many times in my show. One time we did an interview on right here was 8 p.m. Italian time, so in US 2 p.m. Eastern, it was terrible, the connection. Also, when I did an interview with Eamon O'Donoghue, the designer, he live in UK. He asked me another time, and we had a different problem because of the connection. So it's better from 6 p.m. Eastern because of a good connection.
Yeah. I forget, did I ever tell you Zach is the one who got me started in toys?
Really? Oh.
Yeah, I used to do. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Where is it? Hold on 1 second. Play some music. Hold on.
Don't go away, guys. Chris will return in a few seconds because there's something to show us. And don't forget, next week, Amy Wiltman will be on my show to talk about this Mythic Legions custom. And 2 weeks from today in the show will be the amazing We Return to a Conversation. Guys, you know the difference between a minor key and major key in music? Major key is for happy music, like this one, for example. Welcome back, my friend. This is Mr. Alan in the world of toys. A minor key is like that. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome. So a little bit nostalgic, the minor key. Wow, yes, I know that it works for that.
Toy Fair magazine. And where is it? Let's see. I had this one because I did some stuff in here. Oh, here we go. So there was a Simpsons custom work. And where's my name? My name is right there, Chris Gawrych.
Cool.
And I did, and this was it was Joe Amaro, Michael Brown, and me. And we were doing a ton of Simpsons customs back in the day. This was in 2002, November 2002. So here's some more. And then I did Ken Griffey Jr. right there. I did that one.
Awesome.
But the better one, the best one, was Stephen Hawking right there.
Wow.
So he would I would always do like these custom toys for the magazine. Joe Amaro, Michael Brown, we were doing a lot of them. And they would hire us and say, "Hey, can you make this?" It's like, "Yeah, sure. Let me see what I can do." I would always do it from scratch. Like I wouldn't use existing toys. Like I sculpted the whole thing, and then I would use Super Sculpey, and I'd have to cook it so it gets hard, and then paint it, and then send it to them, and then they would do that, and it was awesome. And when we did this, the Stephen Hawking one, as they were going into publication, it was announced that they were going to make a Stephen Hawking toy also, like officially. So surprise, they're making him.
Awesome.
not this one specifically, like not the one I sculpted, but somebody else made a legit one for the company. So that was fun. Good timing. But Zach is awesome. I love Zach.
He's also, me too. I love Zach. He was in 3 episodes of my show. Last year and this year. I like his passion. I like also what they did for Ghostbusters line.
Yeah,
the Ghostbusters figures from Diamond Selects are really cool.
Yeah. I mean, Zach's been working there for a long time, and they put out some fun stuff. And he's a great guy. He's a fun personality.
Yes.
He's a good dude. So I always give him my thanks and my appreciation.
Awesome. And now I go to the piano for the final moments, my friend, because Chris needs to go to home because tomorrow is a special day for Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Because tomorrow he become younger. Because every time we have a birthday, we become younger. No.
I will say sure.
Minor key, no, major key. Thanks for watching, my friends, and don't forget to follow this channel. Tomorrow, many other toy news, because I'm crazy. I got to upload maybe 20 videos by day sometimes. And don't forget to follow the Horsemen.com, the For Horsemen website, to enjoy every news, and the Chris Show also too, guys. See you too next week. Next week, my friend, the schedule of my show next week will be Emil Wickman with his Mythic Legions custom figures, my friends. And in 2 weeks, the amazing reveal of the show. So, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Chris. See you soon with something new in the future.
Always.
To have a special conversation together. And goodbye and happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And bye-bye to all of you guys. Bye, guys.